Oh, hello, Spurs fans. God, it takes a while for that to kick in sometimes. I hope you're all well. Morning, Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. It is a bright and breezy, what time is it? It is 5:49 a.m. on Saturday, the 28th of September. And I'm still riding high on air on the vapours of victory. That's what I'm trying to say. As usual, I'd like to start the stream by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Wallamedigal people of the Darug Nation, Ingani Warramee. I'd like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and recognise that no treaty, no sovereignty ceded, always was and always will be Aboriginal land. How are we all going, folks? We all happy? I'm happy. We've won 3 in a row. A three-peat. Oh, dear. Let's see who's in the chat. What we'll do is we'll have a look at the Predict the Football Europa League in a minute. But there's a couple of people snuck into the chat before I got my act together as usual. Daniel Keppel Music. Hello, man. Good to see you live on the tubes of you. And, of course, Mark in there. Mark in always sneaks in. Well, he doesn't sneak in. Here we go. Let's bring some comments up. What we got here? Mark in. G'day, man. Where are the Ange outers? Oh, dude. I saw one. You know, there was one. I won't say who it was, but there was one guy who, when Coventry scored against us, he was full Ange out, Ange out, Ange out. Get this clown out of my club. He's a loser. He's out. All of that. Of course, we beat Karabakh, didn't we? So he's saying we're cooking now. And all the comments are saying, bang on, you said this. He said, yeah, I'm just giving credit where it's due. So they're all over the place, man. They just go whichever way the wind's going, man. Last league game, Vicario was the villain. Yeah, I don't know why. And now he's not. Of course not. Of course he's not. He's brilliant now, isn't he? He always was brilliant. He's the same guy. He's the same dude, isn't he? Brennan was the villain. Now he's not. That's it, man. Yep. Three games, 3 goals. Conspiracy. Oh, but it's the same people. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. It is the same people, man. It's crazy. Craziness. Tom Lowry. Hello, man. Hi, Paul. Good to see you, brother. Come on, you Spurs. That's it. It's the easiest thing in the world, isn't it? Shoshi. Hello, man. Hello, Paul. Let's get in the clouds. I know it'll bugger up my transporter, but I prefer the proportions it gives the screen. There we go. Shoshi, hello, Paul. Vicario was amazing yesterday. Well, I think he generally is. Love the penalty miss. It was beautiful. Oh, yeah, that was a heart stopper, wasn't it? I think that was such a soft penalty, though. Like, I thought Dragoshin's red card, fair enough, but the penalty was... Come on, man. We're giving penalties for that, are we? 2024. There's more in 24. Daniel Keppel Music. Cricket is poised for an exciting match decider on Sunday too. Oh, what's that? I don't really follow cricket day to day. I don't know. Cricket, I'm glad I was around when it was good, you know, but now it's a bit... So is this test match cricket you're talking about? Because that's the only one I really worry about is test matches. Rainmaker. Good evening. He's twisting my melon. Good evening, Hotspur Hippie. And everyone else, come on, you Spurs. That's it. Come on, you Spurs. Let's see what we got here. There's comments popped in over here, but they didn't pop in on my screen. As usual, eh? As usual. All right, I'll refresh that. So I've got a couple more here. Ronald M. Hello, we got Ronnie in. I didn't know there was a Hotspur Hippie Europa League. Oh, well, yeah, we've expanded, man. I'll bring it up on the screen. There's not many people in there. Never too late. I think it's quite hard to predict these scores. I'm saying that because, as usual, I didn't do very well. I forgot to put half the tips in. I didn't know there were matches being played on the Wednesday. I thought it was just Thursday, so I missed half of them. But we will reveal the details soon, Ronald. Yosarian, morning, Paul and Hippies. Hello, man. The majority of positive vibes online has been a nice change of pace. Yes. Well, they'll get nicer the more we win. Like if we... Man United tomorrow, man, that's a statement. That's a statement. If we beat Manchester United, people are going to start turning and paying maybe too much attention to little old Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest football team the Galaxy's ever seen. So I don't know. It's going to be good, man. I think we're going to thrash them. I think their morale is lower than a snake's belly, and we should pounce on them, just skin them. By the way, Steve Perryman put a new podcast out. So he's, talking about this and that. Bit of how he joined Spurs and how he thinks things are going. It's a good podcast. Go and give him a like and a sub. Sorry, and continue. Saddens me we are only one narrow loss away from predictable doom and gloom. Yeah, I know. Conversely, if we don't win at Manchester United, it's just going to be all Spurs-mageddon, Spurs-pocalypse, everyone out. Mark, what time is the Spurs game on Sunday at your time? I'm buzzing. I believe in the big guy and Brennan and all about the train. That's it. That's the train. I think it's at 1:30 or something like that Monday morning here. So it's a shit time. And it's about to get shitter because then the clocks all change and it's all, well, what can you do? I think it makes the European games a bit better though. And hopefully we'll have about 30 of those this year. Peter Pumper Dimitru, Scouser Peter here, hello. Dee-doo-do-dum-dee-do. Well done so far, thank you very much. It's amazing how negative Ben Johnson fans and Ange can suddenly turn, I know. I hope people are seeing a bigger and rebuild foundations. Good luck against United. Thank you very much, man. I think we'll smash them. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Daniel Kipper Music. One day international. England versus Australia tied at 2 each. I should be invested in this. Well. I'd want England to win that one. Don't like the Australian cricket team. Cheats. Tom's proud of the team last night. Yeah, they were brilliant. It was a very comfortable performance, wasn't it? I mean, going down to 10 men, I did wobble, and I did hear the commentator come out with the usual cliche crap. Sometimes teams play better with 10 men. No, they fucking don't. They get tired. It opens up more space on the pitch. Oh, right, does it? Anyway, it didn't matter because we still won. I love when they say that, though, because maybe I've seen it happen once, but that's because the other team were crap. And the team would have been better if they had 11 men anyway. Oh, Mark Ange has got a press conference today. Oh, he's had his press conference today. Okay. Bugger. I'm behind the times. Son is tired, but we'll train tomorrow. And the embargo section's on in an hour and a half. Oh, I should have been. I wasn't expecting it, man. It's crept up on me. Well, let's have a look at the Europa League, eh? How we're doing there. See if the right web page comes up. No, of course not. It's 50-50. There it is. So, predict the football Europa League style. If you stick in code 316131, you can come along and join the fun. And at the moment, there's 12 of us in there. I only put half my results in, really. So you could say I've got 14 points. You could say that. I can say that. So that would put me at 5th, which is pretty good. No, I didn't know what I was doing. I just put 1-1. I put 1-1 for all my predictions, apart from Tottenham. So at the top in the Europa Predict the Football, we've got Archibald. Then we've got Magnate, Mike and Kevin in the top 3. And we've got Tottenham Tifosi 61. That's a new one. And Ian G rounding out the top 5. No wonder Archibald snuck in the comments yesterday saying, just as a filler, why don't you show the Europa League? Yeah, Archibald. All right, there you go. We'll take more care of you, Archibald. While we're here, we'll have a quick look at the proper one, the other one, the English one. The Hotspur Hippie League of Peace for the Premier League. There we go. So for the season at the moment, can't close out the month yet, can we? No. Magnate Mike. Ah. What the fuck's going on here? What's happened here? Where's my... Okay, my mic's working. Video... My camera's just frozen. Why has that happened? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, look at it. It's all bollocks now, isn't it? There we go. What happened there? I don't know. I don't know how long it's frozen for. Hopefully you could still hear me. Looks like my buttons have gone for a burden, though. Oh, hang on. No, but some buttons work. Destiny 5! Hi, Paul. Come on, you Spurs. That's it, man. Come on, you Spurs. Ronald M. All these tossers moaning about Conte and Mourinho not attacking like Spurs, and now they're moaning that we are. Oh, they want them back, don't they? Come back. Come back, Mourinho and Conte. Destiny 5, I forgot to join the Europa League. Yeah, I know. So now I look over here and I've got loads of comments saying, oh, my mic's buggered. No, I'm all right. You still join it, man. Still join it. Still come on in. Plenty of room. Yo, Soren, it was great to see the team stick to our philosophy again, regardless of the situation. Yeah, I know, man. It wasn't that great. It was, we go down to 10 men. I'm sure some people out there would have been thinking, oh, we need to hang on a bit here. We need to, be a bit all negative and counter-attacking. Nah, we would just go score 3 goals. That's the way you deal with going down to 10 men. No surprise at all. No surprise. And it worked. It worked. If we had have parked the bus or gone into our shells, Karabag could easily have nicked the... I mean, they had chances as it was. If they had doubled the chances because we were just sitting there faffing around being scaredy cats, they would have beaten us. Could have, but they didn't because we were front foot-tastic. Ronald M says, I still think we can win the Hotspur. Ronald M says, I still think I can win the Europa League. Okay, well, good luck to you, man. I mean, it's a tough old competition. It's the one all the kids are interested in, Paul Knapp, Europa League, here we come. Hurrah. Well, it's good to get a handsome win, isn't it? With that league table stuff going on, which I'm warming to, actually. I'm warming to. The lack of dead fixtures is a good thing. There's more fixtures, which I just want to see him play football. I don't care about Son moaning about too much football. I don't give a shit. It's all about me. Yeah, I think we're fourth. We're fourth, and that's only because our team begins with a T. We should be second. Oh, it's humble old Archibald, isn't it? Oh, me, top. No, please. No need to screenshot it and have it as your PC's wallpaper. Well, all right. We'll see if you're still there next week. Mark in. It's great. 3 games a week. And like a load of pressers, it's great. The Spurs goodness. That's it. Lots of Spurs goodness. It's brilliant. Off we go again. We've barely taken our boots off and we're going again. It's great. Destiny 5. Dragoshin should let the carrier bag player run through on goal. I know. I didn't like that. I see it happen a lot in games where, like Ollie Skip used to do it a lot because he used to get beaten and sometimes you just get done. You just get done, and you've got to take it on the chin and, trust that maybe Vicario can do something about it or go a goal down. It's better than having 10 men. But it doesn't matter anyway. It didn't matter. Not going to go too big on it, you know. One cock-up's just one cock-up, man. Oh, you should be all that crap. Nah. Dragstring should let the carrier bag. Such disrespect, man. Dear, oh dear. Everyone's calling them that, aren't they? Run through on goal and believe in Big Vic. Oh, okay. Going a goal down would not have been the end of the world. Well, shame really, but we march on. We're in agreement there. Then that's nice. That is, your frozen visage was looking very Leonardo da Vinci, Paul. Well, one of his self-portraits. Okay. I thought it looked a bit weird. Maybe Leonardo da Vinci was weird. He must have been a bit weird. Paul Nat, we show Arsenal how to play with 10 men. I know, what a contrast, eh? What a contrast. And, I mean, Arsenal's red card was sloppy. They've had a couple of really, not ridiculous as in they shouldn't have got them, but just lack of temperament. Radu's was, it's one of them things, I suppose. Yeah, I am biased. But Arsenal, oh no, park the bus United. Shocking, man. Here's Boris. Finally, someone who's not super negative or even negative really is laugh at. Well, there you go. Hey, look, if we lose 10 on a row, I'm not happy. We've won 3 in a row. Now, there was someone, I wonder if he'll pop up in my chat again, because I did ask him a while ago. I said, how many, what sort of streak would it take for you to be Ange? And he said 7. He said 7. So I'm monitoring this. I am going to maybe move the goalposts and say 7 unbeaten, but 7 wins would be nice, eh? But the story they're saying now, man, they're saying that Ange is adapting. Ange is doing what we said he should have been doing. What? Horse shit. Players are just doing Ange's stuff better. Nice to have you here, Boris. Tom Lowry, are you doing a watch-along for the game on Sunday? Yeah, I believe I will be. Subject to last-minute changes and being tired. Any plans? No. The next time I'll be doing it from home. Next one. The next time I'll probably be doing one from out and about in the pub. It would be the West Ham game, I think. We'll see how we go. Steve here with a simple message from the Hotspur Hippie commune. Evening, leave the clocks alone. I know. Come on, you Spurs. It doesn't create sunlight. It's annoying, isn't it? I don't even care which one they keep, whether it's daylight savings or the other one. Just stick to one of them. Because, like, at least you don't have to go around changing clocks anymore, do you? That was always a pain in the arse. Except my car clock, it's just going to be wrong for 6 months because I ain't changing that. What's the point in that? It's wasted effort. I'll have to do it again if I change it now. But that's next weekend anyway, I think. Boris. Everyone seems to forget the only player in that first 11 with European football experience was Son. Okay, yeah. Well. And the players who came off the bench with European experience, Kulu and Bentancur. Well, they're all firing up, aren't they? I mean, we've got some good ties, haven't we? I'm looking forward to the Galatasaray away, Rangers away, Roma away. I mean, 3 not easy games. Be a good test for our players' temperament, you know. At least we've got 3 of those sorts of games. They're all quite feisty. So, you know, we might stuff the first one up and that will make us for the second and third. I don't know what the order is, though. Tom Lowry, Karabag are no mugs. No, they're Azerbaijan champions, so they are definitely no mugs. We beat them last time. That was Son's first goal, was against Karabag 9 years ago. Their team last night had over 500 European appearances combined. They'll take points off teams in this table. I think they will. For sure they will. They're not going to, you know, they're not one of the bottom teams, are they? They looked all right. We were better, but they looked all right. Jim Brent, cheers. Hey. Jay from Arsenal, big up. And here he goes. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. My buttons aren't working now. I don't know what happened there. It all just shat itself. for a little while. I wonder if I can reinitiate my buttons. Hang on a second. I wonder if I do this. Let's try that. Oh, that's all I've got to do. Right. I think that works, I think. Let's have a look. Yes. This is a good win. Sorry, sometimes things cock up and some... All right, let's get technical. The MIDI functions don't work on my mixing desk, but I've just found a way I can get them working when that happens. So that's really cool. There we go. Oh, well. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, Shay Arsenal's. Remember, of course, memberships and super chats are always available. Destiny 5, the pub stream was brilliant. Thanks, man. Yeah, I enjoyed doing it. For a first run out, I thought it went pretty well. And there's always scope to make it better and better. So that's what I'm going to do. But it was a good start, I think. Good start. It was like, it kind of all worked. There's a couple of things that I won't be able to improve, but there's a few things I can. It was a fun atmosphere. It went. I mean, it wasn't packed or anything for that game, but it did go quite nuts when we scored the third goal. It's great. You're sorry, and yeah, you called it on the updated narrative, Paul. I know, man. The players have just been doing Plan A better. That's all it is. They're just clicking. They're starting to click. I think they're clicking. Maybe against Man United, we might see a fully clicked team. That would be good. We're getting close. Well, I know we had a bit of a false dawn last year, but this might be the real dawn. We'll see how we go. On tentatively. Tentative. I mean, well, with the quads on, isn't it? The quad. Jim Brentard Davies was in the starting 11, wasn't he? Actually, and he had a pretty decent game, actually. He didn't look as like sluggish and uncomfortable on the ball as he can do. The problem with him is that he has got a mistake in him, or rather a bad performance in him, but he did well. Maybe it was just, he was doing bad performances when we were playing him too much because we had no one else. Now, seemed all right. Shay Arsenal, hit the button, all right. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here and get the chance to the channel to 4K subscribers. Yeah, I've just tipped over 3.5. 4 would be nice, but it's just another number, isn't it? It's all arbitrary. I might as well say I'm on the hunt for 3,510. Don't matter, does it? It's just a number. Does what it does. Boris, I'd say the biggest threat is Galatasaray. Ooh, yeah, man, away. Mainly due to it being in Turkey and the fact that they have one of the 10 best strikers in the world currently in their team. Is that a fact? Is it? I'm not familiar with their team at all, but no, it's a cool place to go for a game of football. I think that'd be a fantastic game to go to. I'd love to go to a game like that. Destiny 5 news has it. Let's have a. It's not breaking news. It's news has it. Son feels fatigued and might miss Sunday's game. Timo, he could not have. In my opinion, okay, not Timo. I thought it was I'm trying to correct typos that aren't even here. In my opinion, he could not have played yesterday, or at least come off at half time. Did what it did. We've got a bit of cover. We're all right. Mark N. On City till July. Oh, no. Oh, that lot. One guy said, Ange has adapted. Oh, yeah. Because our left and right back were more in defence. The other guy approved. They were higher up. It was, yeah, I know, man. I think that's what they're trying to say, is that our fullbacks aren't running up the pitch, or one's running up and the other one's not running up. It's just, where are those straws? Oh,
where's my trophy?
It's all that, isn't it? Mark in, come on, Colombo. No Colombo. Next best things. We've got the British Colombo. The British Colombo. Good as. They could have a sleuth off. Who needs to team with Fred? He needs to team with Fred. Ooh, what a... God, there'd be no crime left in the world. Fred Dinage and Colombo. Oh, my God. Watch out, Crims. Your days are numbered. Ronald M. Did you know we have never a 0-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in a European tie? Is that, I think? Or never a 0-0? What at all? Not 1-0? Not 1-0-0? Never? Really? Wow. That's a stat worthy of Mark in. That one. Boris, yeah, Davis was also in the starting 11, so 2 players with European experience. Right. Yeah. On the pitch for the majority of the game. Well, they held their heads up, did a great performance, good fun to watch. I enjoyed the game. I had to work. So sometimes when it's an early morning thing, I know if I do a watch along, I'm going to be buggered by the end of it, and I'm not going to work. So some of those games I am going to miss just because I've got to work, basically. Memberships and super chats are the way out of that. But when it's late at night, I won't be missing those ones. Destiny 5, Davies did make one horrible mistake, but Venom Vic bailed him out. Vicario was awesome. I think he was awesome on the weekend. Even like when he did that cock up, he corrected it, didn't he? He took care of it. No harm done, I think. No harm done. And, hang on, wasn't that another match we had? Didn't Karabag must have had no corners? Because I can't remember us letting in a goal from a set piece. Because I know Tottenham's got a real problem with set pieces, but we didn't let a go. So Karabag mustn't have had any. Set piece problems, my arse. Smash the like, says Destiny 5. Boris says, Victor Osimhen from Napoli on loan since Conte doesn't want him. So he is made... Oh, okay. So he's made to go on loan. Otherwise, he wouldn't have played in the Napoli team. So you're saying Osimhen plays for Galatasaray? Are these threads we're sticking together here? I believe it might be, yes. Okay. Oh, well, that's going to be a good challenge then, isn't it? Good challenge. Tom Lowry, Solanke was superb last night. Yeah, man, I thought it was great. Like, I knew I hoped we'd sign a goal-hanging, goal-poaching centre-forward striker, but he's more than that. He can do that, but some of his play was brilliant last night. Brilliant. Very seems to be very level, you know? Very level on the game. Just goes about his business. I quite like him, actually. And the old attack on Titan celebration. Attack on Titan. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, man. That's what you want to do. Solanke was Spur Blues last night. Man of the match. Yeah, he was my man of the match as well. His work rate was incredible. It definitely was, man. It was fun. Fun to watch. He's going to have a lot of goals this year. It's going to be over 20, isn't it? Over 20 in all competitions. Jim Brenda Vicario was awesome. Yeah, that save. Oof. Oh, everyone thought that one was going in. No, Big Vic between the sticks. He sorted it. Boris, if didn't give away that penalty, he would have been man of the match. I think it was a harsh one on him. I'm not pointing a finger at Basuma for that one. I thought he was unlucky. So yeah, but he had a good game. I thought because we had to bring Bergvall off to bring Destiny on. So really, it was Sarr and Basuma in midfield, and I think they both played really well. Two of them really held up midfield well enough, you know, until Kulu came on and sort of joined them a bit. Yeah, it was great. Tom Lowry, Vicario embarrassing the haters too. things you love to see. I don't understand the Vicario thing. I mean, I don't. What goalkeeper are they watching? I mean, I'm seeing a really good goalkeeper. Great at stopping shots, amazing reflexes, good on the ball, distributes it well, knows when to come out of his area and play basketball and get away. Perfect. He knows exactly what to do. He knows, when he comes out of his area, I'm not there going, like Everton fans would be with Pickford. It's like, oh no, Pickford don't play football. Vicario can play football. He was great. Boris says, shouldn't have been a penalty, but this referee was a bit strange. I know, man. It didn't affect the result, did it? Didn't affect the result in the end. So these things happen in football. But everyone seemed happy at the end of the game. That was good to see. Now, I'll tell you what, let's have a look at the old... see where we are on the table. I think we're fourth, aren't we? Here we are. Here's the Europa League table. So it's only because our team begins with T. We're actually equal top. No, second. Equal second. There we go. Look at that. So you've got Ajax at the top, Steaua Bucharest second, Lazio and Tottenham. Little old Tottenham Hotspur. There we go. Galatasaray, Rangers, Slavia Prague. Cool. There's fun old teams here, isn't there? It's going to be fun beating all of them. Look at that down the bottom there. Look near the bottom. Manchester United. Ten Hag doesn't know what style of football he wants to play. God, there's a lot of teams in there. Bloody hell. Rangers. Ooh, they had a good win. Joshi, don't forget Saar. Yeah, man. Don't forget Saar. He had a good game. Ronald M. Brennan Johnson reminds me of Dele Alli a bit. Ooh, really? That's quite high praise. Cool finisher. Yeah, no, he's had a few in a row now. He seems to be liking that spot, getting that ball and just banging it in from an acute angle. Really good stuff. Jim Brentar, we can beat Ferencvaros while resting some starters. Probably, yeah. Well, I don't know the stand. I mean, I would assume Ferencvaros are quite a decent team, aren't they? We're playing over there as well, aren't we? I think that's our fourth away. So it's like Rangers, Roma, Galatasaray and Ferencvaros, which could have been our opponents in the 1972 UEFA Cup final, but Wolves beat them, much to the chagrin of the players' wives who were looking for a nice bit of duty-free shopping in Hungary. No, just up the M1 to Wolverhampton, I'm afraid. But the wives will be happy this time. Destiny 5, I'll cry with happiness. If we win the Europa League, I might do the same, man. I might do the same. It would be great, wouldn't it? It would be great. We've won it twice already. Let's win it a third time. We could do it. I think we could. I think we've got a good chance of winning this one. Wouldn't that be great? Look, it'd be so funny if we just won something this year, and then Ange can say he always wins in his second year again. You know, until the next club he goes to or whatever happens. So a bit of silverware, get the dust off the open top bus, drive it up the high road. There'll be some happy days in N17 if we did that. Jim Brentar, Rangers will be tough. I don't think so, man. They're pussies. But we can beat them. Yeah, no, Ange is in their heads, man. The Rangers fans ain't gonna give Ange a welcome. He's gonna love it, man. So it's gonna be feisty up there. It's gonna be feisty. I don't think Rangers are nah. I don't even know who's managing them at the moment. But I think we're gonna thrash them. Actually, thrash them. I hope so. Can't stand Rangers. Hate Rangers. Tom Lowry. Hope to see Lazio and Rangers drop out. Oh! Can't stand the fascist pricks. I don't know what the story with Lazio is, but I can see how that may relate to Rangers. Hey, it's not my words, it's Tom Lowry. I'm not responsible for the opinions that I agree with or disagree. Destiny 5. I think we have unlocked. I need a little unlock button, don't I? That'd be a good sound to have. There's too many people watching, otherwise I'd sort it out now. Hang on. Unlock sound effect. Let's see. That's as good as you're going to get. Didn't come out well at all. Unlocked Johnson's ticket entry. Instead of playing the ball to feet, but to play the ball in front, it to run onto. Oh, yeah. 4:20 in Ohio. It's always 4:20 somewhere in the world. Have a good day. Yeah, lock. Oh, dear. So, is there any... Oh, I didn't bring my phone in with me. Is there any... Oh, look at you lot. Oh, with a lock with a key. Oh, God, you lot are so fluent in emojis, aren't you? I don't know. I can't be bothered with all that, but I didn't bring my phone in here with me. So I was going to look at... actually, you know what? I'm just going to get a sneaky glass of water. I'll see if I can grab my phone and see what else is happening in the world. I took my phone here. Where'd I put it? I literally just had it in my hand. And then... Oh, there it is. It's all right. It's all right. Don't panic. Don't panic. See if there's any Ange quotes knocking around from the press conference. News. Oh, Tottenham's Ange Postecoglou praises under pressure Ten Hag. Isn't that nice? Just softening him up before before we get him, before we shank him in a footballing sense. He said, Ten Hag has done a great job and that they're always under pressure. I mean, there's always some manager under pressure. That's true. I think there must be a sort of, what do they call one of those spinning boards with all your faces over it and whoever it lands on, he's the one to cop it for a week or two. But I think Eric's in a real tough job. He's done really well. He keeps mentioning he's won 2 trophies, and he has. So I don't think that's insignificant. Everyone keeps telling me that that's all I have to do. But obviously it's not all you have to do, because when you do that, there's more. There's always more. So I think he's done a great job. And I said a difficult job at Old Trafford. It's tough here. So I think what Ange is saying there is he's shit. But if you just want a fucking trophy, that's all you want, just a trophy, there you go, Ten Hag's your guy. But the rest of the time, you're going to be pissed off because he's not very good. There you go. Piers Barrow. Hello, Hippie. A welcome break from SA Marking again. Oh, man. School holidays here. The aliens took Paul. It's all right, man. No aliens around here. Whoa. It's all right. It's a friendly one. It's a friendly one. Steve was looking forward to watching Bergvall last night. Yeah, me too. Me too. Shame he was taken off, but I get it. But that's just what kind of had to happen, wasn't it? I mean, at the moment, you know, if you're going to take off one, you know, Basuma Sarr or Bergvall, it's probably going to be Bergvall. That's the way it goes. Roll him. He's been inducted. It's all right. I'm back now. Fun. We had a bit of a party there. Had a bit of a kick around. I won. Earth 3. Planet Zog 0. Paul, I've just turned up. Where are you? I know. Snuck off, didn't I? Oh, DMB. 3 in a row. That's it, man. 3 in a row. Might make it 4 tomorrow night. Beam me up, Paul. The borrowers. The borrowers. What's the other shit one? With James Bolam. Grandpa in my pocket. Fucking hell. Who'd want a little mini James Bolam? That'd be revolting. Side answer. Hope the aliens didn't probe Paul. Nah, they're friendly, man. That's just a myth. Of course, aliens are real, aren't they? No, there's no such thing as aliens. That's why I can say Tottenham Hotspur are the best team in the galaxy's ever seen, because there's no one out there playing football. There's no one. No big deal to say that. Missed the first 40 minutes, says Piers Barrow, but I take it the aliens have returned. I got a bit thirsty. Oh, my Lord, look at all this. Jim Brentar, feel sorry for Bergvall. I hope he plays Sunday. Well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I'm just noticing, like, when we're bringing on substitutions, I'm just, it's so much better than bringing on Ollie Skip and Højbjerg now, isn't it? Or Lascelles. So we've got stuff happening. And, yeah, it's good to see. I saw Archie Gray getting a bit of flack. I thought he had a decent enough game. I don't know what people are expecting, but I thought he was fine. Elvis G, member of the commune. Memberships and super channel. Even Paul in the chat. I think we can make it 4 in a row Sunday. I think so too, man. I think they're there for the taking, Manchester United. They're there for the taking. They're not happy up there. They're not happy. FC Twente. I think they put a reasonably strong side out. So maybe Casemiro might be coming back against us. I'm not really scared of that guy, though. But Man United have got a huge capacity just turn the fuck off in a game. Like Twente's goal where some dude ran past. I know he did Fernandes at one point. He did about 3 players. They're all just looking at him. Just game's nearly over, isn't it? They switched off. Man, you'd be frustrated if you're a Man United fan watching that arse. Tom Larry, good to see Sarr play well last night. Yeah, and score. His form has been a bit ropey since returning from AFCON. It has been a bit up and down. Same with a lot of players, though. I'm sure he'll get there. Good kid. Jim Brenner, Gray was awesome. There you go. I've just seen a lot of criticism about him. I don't get it. When people are, I don't know, man. I don't understand it. Look, don't get me wrong. I'll get to my point of slagging players off, you know, like the ones that have left the club. Phew, zero time for them, but that takes years. Lo Celso is probably the minimum, you know, and that was, 4 years of nothing. And now he goes and plays really well for Real Betis. What a tosser. Pierce Barrow. But I thought they visited us to watch Spurs as the greatest team in the galaxy. Well, they probably would have. Yeah, because they don't have football. So, of course, that's the only reason they come to planet Earth is to watch Tottenham Hotspur. Fuck all else here. I mean, what else? Some K-pop. Elvis G, our squad is better, yes. And as they are young, they can only get better. Let's, see how they mould together. Hopefully we'll hang on to them if they get good, you know, because we have had players like Modric and Bale and even Kane maybe. You know, we're a bit of a selling club, so I hope, you know, if we do let players go, it's just like one here or one there. It's always going to happen. No team keeps hold of all their players all the time, or, you know, your plans change, but I'd like to keep it steady, you know. Pierce Barrow, we have a style as a team. That's it, man. You know who Tottenham are. You can't say that about Man United. This is what you're going to say, isn't it? Yes. Man U just seem to be a bunch of clueless individuals. Yeah, because Ten Hag keeps farting around. He keeps adapting and changing, and I think he's an absolute fraud. He's got no style. No style. Or he's got the Ajax style, but he said he can't do that with the players he's got. Well, you make them do that, and then it's like Ange did last year. Like, I'm convinced some of the games where he was playing like Emerson Royale, he was doing that to show everyone at Tottenham, this guy cannot play right back the way I want him to play. If you don't do that, if you get someone like Royale on the pitch and you say, okay, Amo, just play like a normal right back and don't do bugger all. Just get the ball and boot it. That's all you got to do. Then he looks better than what he is. He's not right for the system. So Ange was perfectly justified in making selections in that like that last year. Because look what happened. They're all gone. Whoops. Tom Lowry, I thought Gray did very well. Yeah, he also put a shift in. Some lovely 1-2s with Kulu as well. Yes, man. Absolutely. Great to see. The 1-2s were working. Who was it we were playing? We were just Coventry. Yeah, it was just one. One. No, okay. One. Maybe next time. Archibald currently winning top of the Europa League. Top of the Europa League. Let's hear it for Archibald. There we go. Got some music playing there as well, have I? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Spurs have the skywalk, but yeah, Man United have a log flume. It's cascading out there. Bring your umbrellas and waders and wellies if you're going to Old Trafford. It's also the only club shop where you can get a player's name on a wetsuit. Oh, it's all coming out now, isn't it? Buy a branded snorkel, a red snorkel. Well, you know, you could go down the Manchester Ship Canal. There's some weird channels out there. There are people they get big magnets on strings and they chuck them into old shitty canals and things like that. And you know, sometimes they like find guns, and they probably don't. I mean, we're watching the highlights, so I don't think you'd be getting much out of a canal. Shoshi, did Bentancur play yesterday? Yeah. He came on, yes. Or am I tripping? Heard he's out for a while because of that stupid comment. Oh, he might be. I don't know if that's all. I know he's been charged or something. He could be out for ages, man. Yeah. Could be out for ages. But it was a stupid comment, man. You don't have to be saying stuff like that. And it was his reaction. Penny didn't seem to drop. Maybe the penny's dropping. I always, people always can learn and get better and change. So I'm not going to, hang him for it or anything like that. But if there's a punishment, there's a consequence, isn't there? It's just the way it is. Jim Brett, I plan to write a science fiction story about the Intergalactic Soccer Federation. What? Are you implying that Tottenham Hotspur is not the best football team the galaxy's ever seen here, Jim? Are you saying there's aliens out there playing football with tentacles or force fields or something like that? How does it work? Bloody hell, man. As long as Spurs win. Oh, DMB. Bro, Gray needed to be hooked at half-time. Well, he wasn't. I thought he did all right. Look, he looked a bit knackered. But apart from that, I thought he did well. 3-0. 3-0. Side answer T, HFC 83. People saying the Gasmaster played well last night. I thought he given the ball away easy. Gasmaster. Last night. Don't know that one. Tom, there we go. Gray was brilliant. He was exhausted, yeah. But he'll get fitter with more minutes. At least he's pushing himself, though, isn't he? He's pushing himself to get knackered. That's good to see. Yeah, he was. Oh, I noticed he was heavy breathing. But hey, well, it's a man's game, isn't it? Or an adult's game. So I'd answer to the only one thing I had an issue with yesterday was bringing on Timo. That was let's see what he's gonna do. He didn't do a lot, did he? Didn't do a lot, Timo. Bring on Timo ahead of Mikey Moore. Look, I think as far as Mikey Moore goes, we haven't got all the information. It looks like they're, bit by bit. He'll get there. He'll get there. I'd love to see more of him as well. But I just assume that they know how to take care of him. Raw is war. Backwards. Hi, buddy. Hello, man. How you going? I think the whole team were excellent the other night. Yeah, brilliant Ange ball. You wait and see. It's clicking, isn't it? I don't know if it's fully clicked. It's clicking. So we are playing some good stuff. We're looking very compact, and it's funny how the last two games, even against Qarabag, our possession was less than 50%. Can you believe it? It looked like we were in control of that game by miles. But I think we had like 49% possession. Crazy stuff. Sundeep Patel. Hope we have enough in the tank for Sunday. Oh, I think we will, man. It's a quick turnaround, though, isn't it? It is a quick turnaround. Manchester United have had one extra day, but they'll need it because they're shit. I think I'll have to revise my prediction. Oh, is this a downward revision? It is. Can't see us having the energy for a 4-0 win. We'll have to settle for 3-0. Well, I don't know. You've started lowering your standards here, Sundeep. I reckon 4-0, man. I'm going 4-0. 4-0. Well, people laughed at me for saying 4-0 against Brentford. I was nearly bloody right, wasn't I? Where everyone's going 1-1, 1-0, all that bollocks. Bollocks. Let's have 4-0. Or 3-0. Either of your scores, Sundeep, but I'd have them. Brilliant. That'd be embarrassing for Man United. Oh, that'd be Ten Hag done, wouldn't it? He's on the verge, isn't he? He's on the verge. He must be on the verge. I saw people weren't happy with the substitutions, leaving Bruno Fernandes on and all that sort of stuff. I think he's on his way out. I'm amazed he's lasted so long. Maybe that's the bad thing about winning, jagging a trophy here on there, because he's not up to the job. There's no way. Nowhere near. Yo, sorry, in our football, which is total football. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. Total football. Ange ball, yeah, I don't like the front. Football, you know, it's this fluid. It's like you're an 11-headed organism. Any player, apart from the goalie, even the goalie, actually, in our case, you all move to feel where you can get an advantage in the game. You know, they've all got football brains. They know what to do. I saw some football brains in action. There were some nice little combinations happening. So they're starting to, I think the clicking part is they're realising they're sort of getting that psychic ability to think, if I just back heel this, there's going to be a player running onto it. And now we're finding, yes, there is. It's great. Footballer Ange Ball, when played correctly, is both style and substance. It's bloody meaty, isn't it? It's very solid. It's not this like airy-fairy stuff. It's very solid. Like, I'd say we're like the one difference between what we're doing now and teams I've loved in the past, is the pressing. We did used to press a bit, but this is something extraordinary we're seeing at the moment. The amount of hassle that we're putting other teams under and getting the ball. We're scoring goals from nicking the ball off them in near half a lot of the time. It's happened a few times this year. So that's a real difference. That's a real strength we've got that I've not really seen too much from Tottenham before. So when you combine that with skill and flair play, it's going to be unstoppable, man. The quad is on. The quad is on. Creechy B, 12 games is the max, I think. I don't know, maybe. There's Barrow. So Steve Perryman played all 10 games in a month. Oh, man, yeah. Well, when he played against AC Milan and scored 2 goals, he said something like that was their 4th game in 6 days, I think it was. And it was the same guys playing. Steve Perryman could just keep on going. Keep on going, man. Jim Brenner, no, they'll come to earth and lose to Spurs. All right, okay. So, what are you giving? There's no point in buying your book now, is there? Because we know what's going to happen. Well, only us. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, lose to Spurs, man. Whew. RDMB, Carabag should have won. What? They just couldn't finish their dinner. Oh, I'm fed up with hearing that phrase. It's one of those phrases like, in the mud, couldn't finish their dinner. It's just become a cliche now. They didn't win, did they? So there you go. We deserve to win. Shoshi should have won. Yeah, I know. We carried that bag all the way, not a chance, yeah. We were too good. Alan Bennett, are you doing a watch-along Sunday? Yeah, I think I will be, man. I got a bad feeling. Alan Smith on no comms. On Coca-Cola. Oh, no, is he? Although, bloody hell, when Andy Townsend? That guy, he's on Optus a lot over here. So I don't know if we just get the Sky Sports coverage or something over here. He is so anti-Spurs, man. I hate listening to him. I wish I could just listen to a game without the commentary. That'd be great. You know, they've got digital channels. They've got multiple audio streams. Just put out a stream with just the crowd, for fuck's sake. And no crap on the screen. Jim Brenner, Romero, Bentancur will be fresh. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Tom Lowry, playing for 90 minutes with 10 men will cause players to be knackered, yeah. But watching the game, it didn't look like we were a man short. No, we were getting a bit puffy, I think, but we were in control of the game. So, okay. Oh, I stand corrected. We had 53% possession against Karabakh. Is that right? Where did I get that from then? Maybe it was just one of the halves. Let's have a look here. Well, according to this one, according to Google, it says 49% possession for Tottenham. So, I don't know. There's probably margin of error there, isn't there? But it's lower, isn't it? Whether it's 53 or 49, it's lower than we have been, but we've been more dominant with less possession. Steve Gray had a game Much more to come from him. He's just starting out. I think so, man. Yeah, he did have a good game. Yeah, like he's getting buggered, but yeah, of course he's going to be getting buggered. But no, he seemed pretty good on the ball. Not frightened, taking people on, trying to advance play. There was a lot of good there. And I'd much rather see a player try and do that and cock it up a few times than not try it at all, because he's going to get better at it. He's going to get better at it. The time you get better is doing stuff in a game, you know? Pierce Barrow, these claims about modern players can't play 2 games in a week is rubbish. Oh, it's the way it is, though, man. I suppose the way I sort of fit it into my brain, because I don't like all this rotation shit either, is that they probably could play 2 games a week, but would they be better than a team that did the rotation? I think that's probably where we're at. So a team that rotates will be fresher. Might only be fine margins, but that's football, isn't it? That's the modern game, unfortunately. It used to be different, you know, but also back in the day, there was a lot more football so we're doing the rotation now to get minutes into all our players' legs. But back in the day, probably before the U2000, when everyone went to shit, you had the football combination, which were the reserves. And I used to go and see reserve games from time to time, because it was pretty much first-team players. It would be players coming back from injury or maybe that had been dropped or rested, and those games would be full on. So even when you weren't in the first team, you'd be getting game time. So you're always ready. And I think it's a shame the football combination isn't played anymore. But, you know, I suppose it's the modern game, innit? Bugger it. Elvis G, the team still doesn't look like they completely believe. You reckon? They will when they see Ange ball at his best. Oh, I think there's a bit of belief there, man. I think there's a lot of belief, especially, you know, that the last 5 minutes against Coventry. I know it was the last 5 minutes, and it was after, you know, it was a bit rough, eh? But if there was no belief, they wouldn't have got the 2 goals. So I think there is, mate, but maybe there's more belief to come, eh? Which is always cool. Jim Brent, be well, everyone. Be well, Jim. Tom, Alan Smith, roots for our opponent during the commentary course. He shouldn't be near our games. I just like the old days where it was one commentator and they were just basically saying what was going on, naming players that had the ball so you knew. You know, you could watch 2 teams that you'd never heard of, but by the end you'd know the players because they'd just be saying them all the time and you'd get to know them. Now it's all opinion. I don't like the co-commentator stuff in football. Giving, you know, they should do this. It's like, just shut up. Just shut up. Oh, Paul, now you got it from Flash Score. Oh, well, you know, I suppose they all measure it in slightly different ways, don't they, man, you know? Sean's non-existent hairline returns. Hey, Paul, good to see you, mate. Good to see you, Sean. Shaky 55, hello, man. And this old house. You know, when I when I was a DJ in the early 90s in Sheffield, you know, 1 minute you'd be playing Happy Mondays or Charlatans or whatever. I'd always slip on a bit of Shaking Stevens. Just clear the dance floor. I just heard Ten Hag say Manchester United played the same style of football as Spurs. Oh, bless him. I suppose imitation's the best form of flattery, isn't it? I think he's got a way to go there. Oh, my Lord. What an embarrassing thing to say, though. You wouldn't want to hear any manager saying, yeah, we play like them. We play like Liverpool. No. Oh, he's so weak, isn't he? Same style of football as Spurs? He ain't got a clue. He ain't got a clue. Oh, Peter Jenner. Yes, this is true. I didn't think of this one. Peter Jenner, member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Memberships and super chats are available. Madison will also be fresh. He sure will, won't he? He'll be raring to go. That'd be great. He's had a good season so far. My big theory is a draw on Sunday, but I think it'll be 2-1 with Spurs on top. That's it. Turn that draw into a win, man. 4-0. 4-0. What the fiddlesticks? Oh, I don't know, man. Paul Knapp. So far this season in Premier, top of the Possession League. Yes. Yes, that's a cup, isn't it? Well, it looks like Sundeep and me are in a bidding war. A bidding war. Love your enthusiasm, Mr. Paul. There's no Mr. here, man. Remember? It's all about, where is it? There we go. It's not a democracy, it's a Hotspur hypocrisy. Love your enthusiasm, Mr. Paul. I shall revise my prediction. Don't let me make you... My prediction to 5-0. Oh, do I see your 5-0 and go 6-0? Oh, that'd be silly, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, 4-0. 4-0. Hey, I'd take 5-0, man. Wouldn't that be great? Every trophy matters. Spurs are such a small club. But they've got the bestest, biggest football channel in the world, and thank you for watching it. Thank you for your support. Every trophy matters. Shaky56. Oh, hang on, I've done that one. Ronald M. There is the travel factor to do with 3 games in a week, though. Yeah, well, the travel seemed to be a bloody bit of a nightmare the other night, didn't it? There's all sorts of shit going on. I think, what was it? The North Circular was buggered, M11, trains, everything. So it was lucky Carabao got to the ground. Piers Barrow. Ten Hag is actually a comedian. He's not that funny, though. This explains why there's such a joke now. Paul Knapp's going 3-1. 3-1 to Spurs. I like this. Piers Barrow, what travel factor? Luxury bus or player? Oh, poor old Romero. Poor old Romero. Oh, they didn't give him a private jet. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. I was a bit disappointed when I saw that. It's like, shut up, mate. Maybe get your own private jet. It's not like you're short of a quid, is it, you know? Alan Bennett. I have the same feeling about Timo that I feel about P. Diddy. Hey, look, if a man can't have 1,000 gallons of baby oil, there's no crime there, is there? There's nothing suspicious about that. Have you seen the photos? It's like, fuck. I thought, I mean, even like a cupboard full is a lot, isn't it? But it was like bathroom, it was like rows and rows and stacks and stacks. Hey, maybe it might be just doing a fundraiser to give to the local hospital or something like that. I don't know. What if you're Exeter? I don't know, man. Destiny, did he do it? Oh, did he? Oh, no. There's some strange old people in the world, isn't there? Strange old people. Did he be wanting a party and you got to say no? Look, on that uplifting climax. Don't say climax and P. Diddy. Bloody hell, man. I think I'll wind it up. We got a game tomorrow or tomorrow night. That's great. Can't wait. Alan Bennett, the opposite end of the scale to P. Diddy. I've had a bottle of baby oil last me 2 years. Well, you're not doing it right, are you? Told Larry, the Carabao manager is the same guy who managed them against us in 2015. Yeah, he's been in there a long time. He's won a lot of shit with them. That's the longevity I want with Ange. That's it, man. All right. Okie dokie. Oh, apparently P. Diddy's a gooner. I'll take that. All right, folks. Hey, what a fun stream. What a fun stream. Thank you very much for joining me, folks. I'll just check. I don't think I got any cold hard cash coming in today. All righty. So, well, thanks for people who have watched and putting comments in or just watched and sat on their ass. It's all good. It's all good. If you're watching it afterwards on YouTube or listening to it on your favourite podcast player, I hope it's just done a little distraction away from 2024 and all that sort of stuff. As usual, I'll just say, peace and love, man, peace and love. And come on, you Spurs!